supposing it's your only mother.
No. You see, once you put a mother inside, I cannot even want to defend mother. I'm be feeling too emotional.
Okay.
So I'll let my friend who's a lawyer defend.
You are in the position of a lawyer. So what will you do? Will you go in line with the law, or you defend your mother?
You know, you want me to say that I will defend my mother.
Make it legal.
Right. So let's see who we have here. Your name? Babite Theophilus. That's a powerful name, yeah? Come closer, small. Come closer for me. So today we are gathering people's thoughts, opinions about lawyers, the work of lawyers. And I want to ask you a question to get your opinion about the work lawyers do. Now, the first thing I want to find out from you is, do you think that a lawyer should be allowed to defend someone that he knows is guilty?
No.
He should not.
Yes.
Why?
On one thought, because I think the right thing lawyers should do is to right in the wrongs.
Okay, to
Yes.
right the wrongs.
Yes.
To right in the wrong. That's a big English word.
Okay.
What does it mean?
So meaning we know more lawyers, many lawyers have been doing certain things that they are not supposed to do.
Like what?
Yes. So someone is guilty, you know the person is guilty, and you still second the person, you still concur with the person argument. But that the person is going to give you more money because you're concerned more about money, but you're not concerned about the other person.
The victim.
Yes.
So let's say the lawyer is doing this work for free. Money is not a motivation. He just thinks that before the person is even declared guilty, he has to help the person out. Even though the person has covered him, I know what I've done this thing.
But why do you think you have to help the person out if you know the person is guilty?
Because everyone deserves legal representation. Don't you think so? For example, if you are going through the court process, you may not understand what they do in the court process. You see, in the courtroom,
Okay.
the way the procedure is, the papers they file, you may not know about them. And one of the first things you can do is to be guided by someone who understands them, and that will be the lawyer. You get it? So, for example, when you go to the courtroom and you are charged with a particular offense, right? Let's say it's murder, and you go, they ask you, they read the charge to you and the fact, then they say guilty or not guilty, and then you want to say that genuinely you are guilty, but you have explanation.
Okay.
What is the implication of that saying that you are guilty with explanation? You don't know. What does it mean? What if the explanation suggests that you have done it or you have not done it before you say you are guilty?
I think you said you are guilty because you knew you've done it.
Yes.
But you did it to support something.
You have some explanation.
Yes. Maybe something came up. Maybe like someone was molesting you and you have to kill the person. That was the reason you killed the person, and it was murder. That was the explanation. But you shouldn't have. In another way, you should have to protect yourself or something.
It's a difficult one. Yeah, it's a difficult one. So
yes, but
most times
I want
always
to ask. Well, I've been waiting to ask these lawyers this question.
Okay, please ask. You have one today, so ask.
Yes. So supposing someone is found guilty as you indicated, and the person has not been declared yet as guilty.
Yes.
But the person told you what he did, and he wants you to second him.
I say to
But
defend him in court.
he's going to give you a lot of money. Are you going to still do that?
No. Personally, no. You see, this is how we work.
Maybe
When
you
you
need
come
that
to
money to do a lot of things. Like your child is dying, your child has to go to hospital. Like
The child will not die.
No, but this is a practical example.
Yeah.
I know it has been happening. And you need this money, like you really need this money, like you need the money seriously. You think you'll leave your child to die, or you're going to second it?
You mean there are 1,001 ways to get the child to live?
Maybe that's the only way at that instance. Like,
Oh, why are you putting me in the corner?
No, I'm not putting you in the corner, but
Anyway, but you see, the truth of the matter is that
Okay.
when a client walks into our office and wants a particular service, we ask all the questions and we get all the facts. And they expect us to be very frank with us, tell us all the truth. When they tell us, we measure it against the law. If per the law, what they have done is that they are guilty, we may say that I can't defend it. But I mean, it varies. It's always a case by case thing. Sometimes a case will present itself, and it's very clear that even though all things point to the fact that the person has done the crime or has committed it, he's not guilty according to the law. You see, to be guilty is not to be seen committing a crime, but it's to be proven to have committed a crime. You see that one? So you may see the person throw a pencil and it hits the eye and the person dies. You will say he did it and it's murder. But the lawyer will say no. A person thrown on a person is the one who throws it having the intention to kill the person. Do you see?
But
and the law always
kill the person.
Good. So that is another thing. The law wants to punish you for the criminal intention you have. But did you have the criminal intention? It was
No.
a play. Let me give you a practical example. There is someone who was locked up in a room, okay, by his teacher, and they were lashing all of them in the classroom. When he got to his turn, he said he will not take the cane, and then out of anger and then trying to avoid being beaten by the lecturer, he take his seat and threw it at the teacher. He was a minor, young lady. The teacher dies.
Okay.
Now that person was defended, but he still went to prison because he committed a crime called manslaughter. Manslaughter is to kill someone not intentionally. Okay, you don't mean to harm the cause there, but death has occurred. So you don't be punished for murder. Did you understand? The person went to prison for 3 years because he's a child. Children cannot go to prison beyond 3 years.
Okay.
3 years, he comes back to life, and it's a big man in society. Sometimes that is what we all look forward to. People having the opportunity to experience a second chance and see what they can become out of life. Even though they're supposed to go to prison, they should go and come back. Sometimes you will want to try and see if there are possibilities for the person not to go to prison.
But yeah, do you set any amendments that maybe because it could happen again,
Yeah.
and a student could kill a teacher again. So did you have any amendments about that? That okay, fine. Then when a teacher is caning a child and the child doesn't want to take, you should leave it, or you just maintain it as it is. Because if you continue
defending them,
yes, it will continue happening.
that is true. That is true.
So what did you do about
we
it?
always measure. No, it was not something that happened to me. It's just a scenario I was giving you. So I mean, we always measure the individual's activity or actions against society's good. So is it okay to allow such a person to still be among our society with that intention? If no, then he should go. If yes, it's okay, then he should stay with us. Yeah. Thank you so much for talking with us.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, thank you. There was another gentleman who gave us his honest views, and he has a lot of questions, and I believe we need more time to catch up and talk about them. But all the same, what do you think about some of the things we're talking about? Share your thoughts in the comment section. I'm Gordon Selassie Dakbo, and this is Make It Legal.
Make it legal.